Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is Loveline. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey. Hey, everybody, it's Loveline. I'm Adam, that's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Dr. Drew, board-certified physician, addiction medicine specialist. Yeah, big Thanksgiving Eve show. Man, do I love that Thanksgiving.
Yeah, me too. I was on here in K-Rock with Nicole before we were on the air, and she was taking inventories and things she was thankful for. And, it doesn't seem like this year people are a little more sort of thankful or taking note or more more festive. See that way?
Maybe. Whenever, I don't know, whenever there's a... First off, I think we say that every year.
No, I've never said that. I don't remember saying that anyway.
All right. And then secondly, I don't know, wartime.
That's what I think.
Election.
Right. That's what I think. It just feels very like we've been through a stressful, scary time.
Yeah.
And people are thankful for like having health and their family being together. And
thank you very much.
The basic things are suddenly being made note of, I think.
When do you, by the way, as a human being, when does Thanksgiving overtake Christmas? And then what? You have kids and it goes back again?
College.
Forget kids for a second. Take them out of the equation. When does Thanksgiving overtake college, you say?
Yeah.
19? 20? Why?
Because you're not being taken care of by anymore. You wouldn't dare accept, look forward to gifts from people who are...
Well, you didn't have any money.
But on the other hand, they wouldn't give you any gifts anyway. But on the other hand, you're looking forward to sort of seeing people.
Yeah.
Having an excuse to gather with people and get a break.
Right.
And the Christmas break was often not about Christmas. It was sort of more about January. Because college Christmas breaks go like 3-4 weeks sometimes.
All right. Well, college aside, you'd say about 18 or 19.
Yep. Or you're going to work, and who the hell's going to give you a gift then anyway?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I was talking to someone about that today, which is you start looking forward to the food.
The food
and the relaxation
and the
fellowship and a little less of the buying someone a crappy fruit basket or something. And then if you're a Carolla, the whole present thing is woo.
I was so I woke
way down the
I was
road.
showering this morning thinking to myself, I gotta stop by Adam's house on Thanksgiving Eve just to behold.
Yeah.
Just to take in the Carolla affair.
Come on down, buddy.
I want to just taste it.
Yeah. You'll have a nice laugh. My dad introduces himself to you. Swear you two had never met.
But finally it's going to be on your territory, though.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome. I just got to, I'm going to light off a concussion grenade at 8 o'clock straight up. Get everyone the hell out of there. Let's go. I got to get drunk. I got to decompress.
What time is starting?
I got to talk to my wife for 4 hours about what a-holes you are. We got to get you out of here.
Oh, your poor
Let's
wife.
go. No, none of my...
Does your wife, by the way, appreciate that I take some of that off of her?
No, she doesn't know. She doesn't care.
Yeah.
None of... I'm not going to have a lot of my blood family there.
Oh.
I have a fair amount of, in-law, step family there.
Oh, they're nice.
Yeah. Oh, no, they're regular. No,
they'll appreciate what you have to offer.
Oh, they're good. They're regular people.
But your sister,
they're not Carolla.
Your sister will be there.
Sister will be there.
Your dad will be there.
She's fine. My dad.
Mom.
Nope.
What?
No, my mom travels every year.
What?
Oh yeah, my grandmother
goes
goes and hangs out with the Jews in Oceanside every year, and my mom travels. I haven't seen my mom on Thanksgiving for 25 years, and the same with my grandma. I've never seen her. Everyone goes. Well, here's the whole thing. Speaking of Thanksgiving, my parents got divorced when I was about 7 or 8, and because they're such idiots, they couldn't actually stomach seeing each other. They couldn't physically see each other or be in the same proximity of each other, which is bizarre because it's sort of like saying a piece of driftwood and a sterno log can't sit in the same basket together. My dad, I haven't even the guy's strung together a sentence in 22 years. He can't be around my mom, who won't get out of the room and stop yelling, freak out. Are you kidding?
But Thanksgiving became your dad's holiday.
Yeah, just
It became
started
his.
because
Okay.
he remarried and he married someone who was sort of they're sane or human. My family's sort of unhuman, and so they had like turkeys and they did normal
Humanoid
things. People put
activities.
sweaters on and ate cranberries like humans.
But they ate the cut cranberry sauce, the Jello.
Well, that's
Humanoid. They were humanoid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a couple years back got PO'd when I decided that I had an ass full of the honey-baked ham, and I wanted some turkey, and I got up and went to Gelson's about 4:30 in the afternoon, went down to the deli part, came home with a turkey breast in the middle of the dinner. 'Cause, by the way, you got to sound off when you're not having turkey. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta fly the no turkey flag. Like, hey, you don't say, yeah, come on over for Thanksgiving, and then you arrive and like, yeah, we're going ham.
Yeah.
I've been prepping for turkey for like 4 days now.
Oh.
I'm on like a dark meat bender.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
understand? I need dark meat, and they're like, oh yeah, we want with the honey baked. All right, I'll be
right
back.
back.
I'll be back in 20 minutes, and I might pick up some cranberry while I'm gone too. So. Yeah. So anyway, I've never spent Thanksgiving with my mom, my grandma, just my dad. But then it's the step family. My sister come around, bring the nephews.
She's coming to us.
Oh yeah. Love those nephews. You know why? Children so innocent, so they've done nothing.
Huh.
They get the good stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The rest, I got some. Got a little. Santa's got something in his sack for the rest of the family. Yeah, I love my nephews. Yeah.
So I'm in love with him.
No, I mean I really love them. I like to have sex with them. You missed my point.
Just don't make sure they don't break into the bunker. Make sure the lockdown is in effect.
No,
the
okay.
laser
Don't worry.
security.
Don't worry.
The facial, the retinal scans, and all that.
Don't worry. They'll not get into the porn department.
And by the way, by the time those guys are 14, they're going to be wearing little latex thumbprint.
My nephews?
Yeah, they're going to be handling your utensils, getting a print out, and rolling it into the
those guys. My nephews. First off, they have an uncle who's literally a millionaire.
Literally.
I'm gonna buying them cars. Having a good time.
Ugh.
Yeah, my uncle lived at home in Philadelphia with his 80-year-old mom. I don't think my uncle had a car.
Ooh.
Let's put it that way. Everyone needs an uncle that's got a little something going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A little horsepower.
A little something. You know what I mean?
Well, it's good your sister
Got a connection.
appreciates that.
Maybe you know what you need. Everyone needs like an uncle that owns a restaurant or something like that. You know, little something. Into some cars. Got a little something going on. Got like a workshop or something. A little something.
A stranger, you got all that.
Oh well.
You got a workshop. You got a car. You got a restaurant.
Oh my God.
Oh,
those.
Your
Kids.
nephews are doomed.
Those kids.
Doomed.
Oh, just don't. They just can't cross me.
You just,
That's all. Melanie,
Yeah?
you're 19.
Yes.
What's up?
Okay. I'm 19 and I'm dating this guy who's 25 years old. And we've been together for like a year. And I was on the Depo-Provera shot. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's birth control.
Hold on a second. Let me say this one thing. People must think boy, I've heard Adam calls Dad a pussy like 400 times on the radio. I've heard him say horrible things about his mom. Where must they live that they don't have radios? I mean, could you imagine the huevos on this kid? Calls his dad a pussy and then he's going to see him, in 17 hours at Thanksgiving. This is part of the reason I'm free to speak about my family is no one's ever heard this radio show. I've never heard it. I mean, there's no way. There's no circumstances under which any family member would ever listen to this radio show. Or, if I'll put a finer point on it, have been up later than 9:15 in the evening.
and would they hear something? Their friends tell them stuff once in a while. Your grandmother, anyway.
That's it. Well, my grandma, the beauty of my mom, and my dad's, I have no friends.
Oh, good. Okay.
And there's nothing.
Few. Oh, good.
No, listen. Let's put it this way, Drew. You could. We could do a whole scenario where you said Adams had a seizure. My God, he swallowed his wallet.
Right.
Chris, get the call 911. In which case, Chris would probably kibitz with some carts for a little while.
Just stage your
download
death. Just
some
stage your
stuff,
death.
and then eventually go call 911. He'd probably say after the next break.
Yeah, have to make it realistic.
Right. Stage roll death. It could all go down on the radio. It'd be fine. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's liberating. Yeah. It really is.
Nice.
We're talking to Melanie.
It's Melanie.
Okay.
Melanie.
See,
Melanie.
Drew's wife listens to the show. And that's tough.
Is listening a fair description?
She monitors. She
Thank you.
monitors the show. She. That's right. She monitors the show, and although
She, by the way, I'll remind you, has been a Carolla fan for a little while.
She's been a good woman.
She's been a good woman. Yeah, that's right.
No, I'm saying this. There are many things that you could say that could be misconstrued, and it could hurt feelings, and especially when your feelings are delicate, like on your wife, and many wives and parents and moms and things like that. So the point is you do have to pussyfoot a little bit. Not have to lie, but you just
preserve people's feelings.
You got to preserve people's feelings. But when you're Carolla,
you have to worry about it. Melanie.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know what Depo-Provera is. Please. So go ahead. What about Depro?
Okay, anyway, I was on Depo-Provera and it made me feel real sick. So I started taking
Oh, this is great. Melanie?
All right. Let's keep on keeping on. Enzo.
Yo,
what's happening? Dad, big Ferrari fan?
No, actually, yeah.
There you go.
What kind of Ferrari you're talking about?
The Enzo.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just,
Okay.
Okay. All right. What's up, Enzo?
I wanted to know what's the recipe for your cranberry sauce.
Listen to last night's show.
Engineer Anderson, who I can never tell if is being heard on the air or not, said listen to last night's show, but he's calling from Phoenix, and we missed last night's show. Yes, Drew? No?
Oh,
Yes?
he missed it. Right. He's not going to. If he didn't listen, he would have missed it. Correct.
That's right. So listen, Enzo.
Yeah.
I am going to give you the cranberry recipe. 1 sack, 12-ounce sack of loose cranberries.
12 ounce?
12 ounce.
That's what's in there. Oh, interesting.
Fresh, loose cranberries.
Organic.
Yeah, they don't have to be organic.
Just
okay.
raw.
Yeah, although you got to watch out with those
Fresh.
pesticides. Drew, you ever feel tired when you get up in the morning?
Yeah, strangely enough.
Yeah, you know what goes on?
What happened?
Toxins build up in your body.
Oh, tell me more.
Yeah, let me give you an enema. It frees you up. It makes you feel better. Do you understand? Drew, let me explain something. Your body is like a sponge.
Really?
Okay? And what you put in your body.
What's a sponge like?
Well, I'll tell you what the sponge does is gathers things and hangs onto it. Okay. And we live in a toxic environment.
Toxic.
In the air.
Sounds scary.
You ever see there? Okay. The water you drink. Toxic. Okay. The meat you eat. Meat is very toxic. The
so
food
if it's
is
toxic,
processed.
it must be full of toxins.
It's full of toxins.
Toxins must be
Full of
toxic.
toxin. It's toxic.
They must
right.
be. They must
toxic.
be.
So what happens?
Same word,
you eat
right?
all
Must
that
be the
stuff.
same thing. Toxin,
You eat all
toxic.
that stuff, and you pass the stuff that's not bad, but the toxic stuff stays in you. It builds up.
I get a mucus shunt in my bowel.
Yes, shunt in your bowel. You ever see like an old pipe, like 50-year-old sewage pipe, and there's all that plaque and stuff built up? That's it. You ever feel tired in the morning? You ever feel like you want to take a nap about 3 in the afternoon? You ever feel like you can't find the right word or focus?
Oh my God.
Okay, that's toxins. Okay, now, hold on. We have to flush those toxins out. Like a car radiator, you have to flush it out every once in a while, okay? So what I'm going to need you to do is bend over, okay? Right now for me. Could you go ahead and, okay, well, how about the...
Don't look at me.
How about the highway patrolman who does enemas? So it's like... okay, what I need you for me right now is go ahead and drop your trousers, okay, right now. And what I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to have to, at this point, I'm going to have to ask you to go ahead and drop your underpants right now. Go ahead and spread your brown cheekies right now, okay, for me right now. That's what I need you to do. Then I'm going ahead and put some water-soluble lube on this prod. I'm going ahead and force up your rectum, okay, right now. I think if a guy did enemas and because the highway patrolman during the day, enema administer at night, I think that's what it would sound like. Yes?
Yes.
All right. So, Drew, but you feel toxins built up in your body?
Oh, my God.
That's toxins. You got to get an enema. You feel so much better. All right.
Can't wait.
Then I'm going to need you to fast.
Yeah.
And I'm going to need you to drink this stream water with just a little bit of cayenne pepper and some molasses in it. All right? Flushing. You got to flush.
The toxins will be...
You got to detoxify.
The toxins that are toxic will come out of it.
Detoxify. Okay? You know how sometimes you eat a huge meal and you feel like taking a nap?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the toxins. That's red meat. I can feel what I'll do when I eat some red meat. I'll spike. I'll go up. Then I'll start to bottom out. I'll start to bottom out. That's the red meat. Bottoming out. Are you bottoming?
I'm tired.
Yeah, I get a white sugar bottom out too. First I ride the high, then I bottom out. I'd love to take these nut jobs and not tell them what they ate. Somehow just force something.
They've done it. Those studies have been done.
Of course. They would know the difference between goddamn carrot puree and a Big Mac up their ass.
The things that kills me more than anything
Idiots.
is that because they've never studied biochemistry, because they've never studied physiology, because they don't understand how complex it is, they don't even have the faintest idea about what the term toxin would be, were it to be poisonous to the system,
Drew,
what that would have to be, how that works, how the body takes care of those things.
They don't think anyone dies of cancer, by the way, without living in Love Canal or
well, they die of cancer because the doctor gives them those poisonous medicines, and that makes them die.
It's the environment. And environment poisons you.
Yeah.
And then somehow the people that never get cancer, the environment missed them, or
and when you die at 90, what do you die of?
Well, the man toxins toxins build up. Your dune buggy flips over. That's a Jeff Frost joke.
Nice.
Here's my point. Do you realize there's like how there's 70% of society that believes in ghosts, and 40% believes in fairies, and 30% believes Elvis is still alive. 90% believes your body stores toxins. I really do mean that.
Yes, but ask any of them what a toxin is.
And believe that you need to flush the toxins out every once in a while.
That's such a primitive, bizarre concept.
First of all, your colon. I work with people that are Ivy League educated who buy into that crap. Yes.
They never studied science. The colon is outside the body. That's like flushing your skin.
Right.
It's flushing your skin. If you got a piece of Duke on your hand and you washed it off, that's what you've just done when you cleanse your colon.
Talk about coincidence. Actually.
No, I don't mean on your nails. I mean on your palm.
All right. But you do sometimes wake up in the morning and feel like you'd like sleep for another 20 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Toxins. Toxins. Chris. Well, no, Chris gets up at 11:30. That's right.
But that's why he has to get up so late.
Class at noon. Yeah, you would get up. You'd be doing calisthenics
at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock if your body wasn't riddled with toxins.
In the morning?
That's right, buddy.
Oh, God.
I know, because you go to bed at 5:30.
Right.
After pulling off a hat trick.
Oh,
if your mom knew what you were doing just now. Cry her eyes out. Yeah. Such a hard-working, proud woman, too.
Let's talk to Enzo some more. Enzo. You see what you triggered there, buddy?
Sorry.
You awake?
You got me going.
All right, so the cranberry recipe.
You got me going. One sack of cranberries. Now, look, the sack of cranberries will tell you to put in 1 whole cup of sugar, but don't do it. A little too sweet.
2/3.
2/3.
How about Splenda? Can you use a little Splenda in there?
Wow.
What an idea, huh?
Now you're thinking. Yeah, but then that's going to be tough to calculate. If you're going to do that. Do
an experiment, please. I would love to know.
Little
dietary.
Little Splenda.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah, but Drew.
I love Splenda.
Yeah, but it's made from chemicals, and those chemicals build up in your body, and they cause a plaque, and then what ends up happening is you get cancer.
More toxins.
Okay? Or toxins. It's toxins stored in your body.
Toxin bomb.
Yeah. You know how sometimes you're trying to think of something, like you were like, oh, I was going to say something, and then I forgot? Splenda. Enzo?
Yeah.
1 cup of water.
1 bag of fresh cranberries.
Boil up that water with that sugar and a little Splenda in there, if you want to do like Drew, and then put the thing, and then lower the flame, put the lid on the pot, get yourself some beautiful cranberry relish.
Sit for what, 10 minutes?
And just let it stew there for really 5 minutes.
Did they be stirred or anything?
It's done. It's done. And Enzo, I'll tell you the other thing too, because everyone in this country is such an idiot, and they go for the can opener immediately. When you make this thing, you are the belle of the ball.
Right.
People are like, oh my goodness,
gourmet.
Oh, and they're like, out of the way with the stuffing and the turkey and the green beans. Look at this. Somebody made some beautiful cranberry. It seems so complicated and so involved.
Right.
You get huge credit for really something that's next to nothing.
Yes, perfect.
All right, let's talk to Jimmy. Gave me a pillowcase size sack of cranberries.
How are you going to
this year?
Just measure 1 for 1 water?
Did the math for the old lady, had her cook it up. You know what I'm saying?
But it's basically a cup of cranberry, a cup of water, a cup of sugar. It's 1 to 1 to 1
per 12 ounces. But Jimmy brought me a sack that had to use a pallet jack to get this thing into my house.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean it's a big.
They were so effing tired of hearing you talk about cranberries and want to shut you up.
No, because I'm a dear friend. That's why. No, because Jimmy shops at the Costco or the Price Club or whatever it is. Stuff doesn't come any smaller.
Yeah.
You have your choice between getting a 700-pound sack of cranberries or one cranberry that's 550 pounds that you can actually roll out to your car.
I've rolled out that cranberry once in a while.
All right. Let's talk to Miranda. Miranda?
Hi.
24.
Hi.
Hold on. And then there, Chris. What do you do? What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to hang out with my family.
Yeah.
Which one? Which part? They're together? Separate?
No, my mom's family.
Mom?
Yeah.
You do? They do the cranberries? They do fresh cranberries?
Yeah.
They do? No.
They do flan?
No,
They do?
Flan.
They do everything.
Flan?
Flan.
No.
Oh, Italian. She's the Italian.
She's
Yeah,
Italian? Dad's
not gonna be
Mexican, Mom's Italian?
How could it be a Mexican Thanksgiving?
I guess you do it at like 1 in the afternoon, then you get drunk and you fall asleep. That's how you do a Mexican Thanksgiving.
Lots of Coronas.
You take some shots.
Your mom's
of each other.
Italian, though, right?
Yes. That's
Yeah.
All right. So she can cook the cranberries, all right?
Yeah.
All right. And you do the
Either
turkey.
her or my aunt.
You do the turkey, you don't do the ham?
Yeah, no, turkey, definitely.
Turkey, yeah. Good.
Forget the
Good
ham.
for you. Yeah. I got some more I got more tips.
More recipe?
I got more Thanksgiving tips.
that's nice.
We got to keep going, but just remind me.
Oh, yeah.
Miranda?
I will.
Hi.
What's up?
I have a question. I had a second trimester abortion, and after I have my period now...
Hold on, that was plaque.
Plaque building up her uterus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I created a toxin for myself.
That's what happens.
Well done,
That's
Miranda.
what
Well
happens.
done.
So,
I know,
so go ahead.
But now, an abortion question. Might the Chief Thunderbird be useful in this? Wait till after the break. And
it's pretty sensitive. I can go get him.
he might have. I know he feels very strongly about abortion, so we might have
He's
to wade
pro.
through. He's not.
He's pro papoose.
He's pro papoose, and we might have to wade through some of that. But
Yeah, all right, let me get him.
all right, you want to do after the break?
He's been leaving earlier. He gets angry.
Oh.
I saw him. He actually shot a flaming arrow at the Tetris machine he was playing out
Oh,
in
he
the
was that
Jock
pissed off.
Lounge.
He's that
Yeah,
angry.
he was
Wow.
angry. He's angry that Jed Fish beat him. He cursed him. Hold on, let me go get him.
All right, Miranda, we're going to get the American Indian gynecologist for you. Okay? Here he comes, Chief Thunderbear. You there, Miranda?
Come on out,
Miranda? Uh-oh.
I think she left.
Oh, Chief.
Pussy, Jed
Chief,
Fish,
Chief.
hey.
Relax, buddy. Miranda, our caller, I believe has hung up. She
Yeah,
became
hey.
very intimidated by your
Why?
presence.
Big teddy bear.
I know you like. Yes, I know you're a harmless guy,
No,
and you
yeah,
like
no,
women
hey.
with large breasts. I know you said that before.
Mm-hmm.
Miranda.
Oh,
Oh, Miranda.
What one? Hit chicky, huh?
I know. Want to take another call? I know. Yes, we interrupted the Tetris game. I'm sorry. No, I understand. But Chris, you know what's coming.
Hey,
So, okay.
hey, yakane chicky, wahasenka, yenene chicky, yawa.
Chris.
No, hey.
Oh, you've really got him this time. He's calling all the gods to help him.
Oh,
Chris, he's cursing you. I've never heard him.
Junior college.
Oh, no, Chris, he's gonna. Chris, you will be. Oh my God, this is Chris. He is cursing. He is cursing you. He is cursing all junior college students that they should never leave the confines of the walls of their facility,
Choke on stuffing.
except to play hacky sack. Oh my God! And he's also wishing you ill tomorrow at Thanksgiving. Chief, it's Thanksgiving. Give him a few positive strokes, will you, please?
Yeah, I know.
I know. Well, he didn't cause the girl to hang up. We'll get another one. Hold on a second. Okay. Let's get a gynecology question. Give me 1 second to see what Dina's calling about here. 1 second. Chief, that's a commercial from the 70s. I know you know that. Of course. Yeah, your people, yes. I understand. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Residual.
Here we go. Yes, Chief, we have one for you. This is Dina, who is 20.
Yeah, hey, Dina.
Dina?
Hey,
Chief greets you. You are on the love line with Chief Thunderbear, the American Indian gynecologist, only Choctaw speaking. I'll try to translate for you. Dina?
Well, I was just wondering, how do you give oral sex to someone who's a hermaphrodite?
A hermaphrodite.
Hey, hey,
hold on.
Chop dong off with tomahawk.
Okay.
Hey, and then
Chief is, first of all, saying a prayer for your soul.
Yeah.
Secondly, he is has a colleague. His name? The colleague?
Hey, Chief, Chief No Grind.
Chief Negrian, who does sex change operations or sex gender assignments.
Yeah,
But why would
is
you want
well.
to change it? You've got like the best of both worlds going there.
Well, what do you got? What are you talking about?
What? Hey.
I mean, well, being a hermaphrodite.
Well, hermaphrodites, there's really true hermaphroditism is extremely rare. It's probably not what you're dealing with. What is the situation?
Well, like it's kind of both female and male.
He's somebody who has a vagina and a penis.
Right.
TP and peace pipe.
TP and peace pipe. That's correct, Chief. And is it because he or she? Is it a he or a she?
Yeah.
Hey, it's both.
Brave
no,
or squaw?
Dina,
Brave or squaw?
it's not both.
Brave or squaw?
Okay, it's a girl.
It's a girl. With is this someone who's been on steroids?
Oh, no, not at all.
And so it's a girl with testicles also? Okay, Chief, I'm sorry. I beg your pardon, Chief. I know I've offended the gods. I'm sorry. Chris, bring the coffee.
Just eat a pemmican and fried salmon. Now you bring up. Well,
She's right here. You want to talk to her?
Hold on. We'll take a little break here. Chief's got to recoup himself.
Well,
yes, I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go down hallway for Twix.
Yes, we'll have some Twix. We'll have some peace pipe, smoke a peace pipe. I'll explain to you about Dina.
Hey, come back. News and weather. News and traffic and weather.
And we'll be back with more Loveline.
8:29 after 8 o'clock.
Your English is getting very good.
I
don't need to translate.
Tetris.
I don't need to translate anymore. You're perfectly good. Your English. No, I have to translate. All right, Chief. Okay. All right. I'll throw it to commercial as you say, Chief. Okay. The number here is 1-800-LOVE-191. Adam will be back in a second. We'll finish up with Dina and her alleged hermaphrodite after this.
Hey, Loveline, hey, Chief Running Bear, Dr. Drew, hey, 800-LV-91, news and traffic, weather coming up, top of that.
Chief, take it one language to the other. One language to the other, buddy.
Hey,
I'll translate for you. The Choctaw's beautiful, poetic. Musical, yes, it is. Oh, thank you. No, you're not so bad yourself.
Thank you. No homo. No,
I know. Well, they don't call it.
Well, watch it, Chuck. Now reach around. Hey, what? Happy
I said stick with the Chuck.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, hey, now what? Hey,
like you could be offended.
Well, hey, what can it?
Hermaphrodite.
Yeah, hey, Woodland Hills.
What happened to Carolla? I thought he was coming back here after that.
Well, yeah,
he's in the hall. All right.
Hey, okay.
You want to get him?
Yeah, you might not looking in mirror, masturbating. Hey, what? Hey, get you.
Yes.
Hey,
Dina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you get pregnant from that?
Well, what do you mean hermaphrodite? If she's a female and she has female organs, yes, you can get
knock
pregnant.
Self up. Give self squat.
Also a penis.
No, there's not also a penis. There's not a functioning penis. There would not be testes. You don't have ovaries and testes. So what do we got here?
I do.
You do?
Well, no. But can I get pregnated?
Hold on. Hey, one crazy bitch. Hey,
this isn't making sense.
Hey, strung out on drugs. Hey,
probably.
Drink
You're right.
Hey,
yes. Drink them fire water.
Yes,
let me discuss
Eat
this.
them peyote.
Yes, currently. But just before you speak, Chief, I'm going to try to clarify for this in English. Dina.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about here?
We're talking about a friend of mine.
A friend of yours. And what is she? There's something called testicular feminization.
Oh.
There's something called ambiguous genitalia.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Chief.
And there's hermaphroditism, but that is really rare. So what do we got here?
Well, now I'm all confused.
Right, obviously. But how did you meet this person?
Why don't you send me some emails?
No, hey,
Chief is scared. Chief is
junior college. Hey,
well, Chief.
Tell you that way.
Why don't we email you? No, this isn't working out, Dina. However, because the Chief has picked up on a certain junior college sent here,
email,
and earlier
you send us www.kissass.com. .com.
He had earlier said a curse upon the world. It was directed towards Chris, but it got more general because he was so upset.
No way, yeah, no coffee.
No coffee, still no coffee. And it's going to require now that people that are in junior college will remain in junior college throughout eternity.
Oh, ancestors go and die and run with buffalo and still
Junior
at
college,
snack shack, still play hacky sack. Yeah, KO1 Carolla.
Thank you. Let's bring Carolla back in. You can play a little Tetris, relax. We'll call you in a few more minutes. Thank you, Chief. Your Jed will be by in the morning. You can leave the headsets here, Mr. Chief. All right, good night. Thank you. Chris, get rid of this guy. Carolla's significant improvement, believe it or not. Thanks, Chief. Thanks, buddy. Good job.
All right.
Oh, man.
Wow, it's a long segment.
It was. He's getting a little wacky on us. He's learning a little English, and he's using sort of weird euphemisms.
He's watching. I think he's been watching a lot of TV. I got him a TV.
What's he watching? I guess cable
he's watching. He's watching American TV. They don't have any Choctaw stations.
He's a disturbing guy.
He's picking up some English. I didn't hear. I was listening to Era.
Oh yeah,
it's down the hall.
Yeah.
Do
you want to kill yourself now?
Yeah. I heard Band to the Bone. Play that 2,600 times a day. Yeah, we need to hear that song again. Hey, instead of Band to the Bone, how about we hear a song we never hear, like Hotel California? There's one. There's a great song. Legs by ZZ Top. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wouldn't you love just to hear that song?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If I was driving in my car and the song Hot Legs by Rod Stewart or Bad to the Bone came on, or Hotel California, or Witchy Woman by
Eagles.
By the Eagles.
Or any Eagle song.
Or almost any Eagle song. And you busted the knob off of my radio.
You'd jump out the car.
No. Oh.
Yeah,
oh, okay, that's an option.
Yeah.
Good. I was thinking I was just drive off a cliff.
No, you jump out of the car. Yeah.
Even if you're like, yeah, but there's only like 15 seconds of the song. No, I'm doing it on principle. I'm gonna drive into a telephone pole. But you're right. Do that thing where you roll. You don't see anymore. Watching TV in the 70s, about every other episode, everything you saw, someone did a shoulder roll out of a car. Someone jumped out of a moving car,
or a motorcycle, or even an airplane, something, helicopter. Yeah.
No, you're not.
No, you couldn't.
No one did a shoulder roll out of a helicopter.
It seems like they were moving out of objects all the time, flying out of objects all the time.
They were jumping off of stuff, but they were rolling off of cars constantly. Yeah. Stick with me.
Right.
It would not an episode of anything would go by without somebody having to jump free of their car.
Yes.
For some reason, the brake lines were cut, something had malfunctioned, and it wouldn't matter what you were watching. The sitcoms, they'd have a community forum show called Let's Rap on Sunday morning. They'd have a chick with a huge afro would just roll out of the show while it was moving. It was nonstop jumping out of cars and then jumping on the hoods of cars.
Oh yeah, sliding across the hoods kind of thing.
Yes, and by the way, where are these miraculous pyramids of empty, clean boxes in alleys that you could eventually be ejected into off the car hood?
Yes.
My guess is you'd probably hit a bum, a syringe, or a sharp edge of a dumpster if you actually did ride on the hood of a car. Or just what you should hit in the alley. It's 99.9 brick, cement, asphalt. You'd probably catch one of the above. I would probably catch like a galvanized plumbing clean out or something on the side of the building, which just impale me. Yeah. But it was always right into the boxes. And by the way,
or the fruit or something.
What's it? I don't have a crystal ball, but if someone's trying to get away from me in a car, jumping on the hood never really ends up in them slowing down to a safe stop and me coming back and arresting you. Always ends up me getting thrown into the boxes. Has it ever worked out? Why jump on the hood?
I know.
I don't even think it's an impulse.
No.
It would be great if you could stop them by jumping on the hood, but it never seems to work. You roll around for a while, and then you see a guy with the clear stuntman. I like when you see the wig on the guy. And he gets thrown in the boxes, and then the guy stands up, shakes his head. Are you ready to go here, Drew?
Yeah. We had an American Indian who wanted to speak to you about Chief Running Bear.
Where is he?
Well, let's see if this is him. I thought we might have lost him. Thunder Bear, I beg your pardon.
Yeah. What'd you call him?
A Running Bear.
I kept calling him Running Bear, too. Yeah. I think he gets pissed.
Well, it's a subtle translational issue. Running Bear.
Well, you know
Thunder
what I
Bear.
do is I just call him Mr. Bear, and it kind of saves me. All right. So the American Indian want to talk to Thunder Bear, Scott? All right. Andrew?
Yes?
16?
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? Turn the radio down.
Turn it down.
I got a question. I've been dating a girl for about a month and a half.
Slow down here, Andrew. How old are you now?
I'm 16.
When was your birthday?
It's March 7th, 1988.
1988.
Yeah. I don't believe you've been dating anybody. You're way too squirrely.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
I don't believe it's 16 either.
Squirrely, buddy.
I don't get 16.
Yeah,
either.
you ain't 16 and you ain't dating.
Or if he's dating.
All right, buddy.
What-
Sorry, it was
so
a nice. It was a nice try. All right, that's all right. Listen, you can't do that. I've been dating.
No, it's guys, turn down.
Yeah, but way too squirrely sounding to me. He's not. This guy's not dating anyone.
No. Well, he might be, but he's
No.
not getting anywhere.
No, you don't. Guys that are real super squirrely sounding don't.
Yeah, but what 14-year-old doesn't sound like that? You know what I mean? You could be a studly 14-year-old dating somebody.
A 14-year-old who's getting laid doesn't sound
No,
like that at all.
that's the point. He's not getting laid, but he could be seeing, could be sort of dating somebody.
No. Tony,
Yeah, how's it going?
23. What's up?
I was just kind of curious. On what levels is self-injury? Like how bad is it, or how
It's a sign of severe psychiatric distress.
Severe.
Yeah, it means you're overwhelmed by your feelings to the point that your brain tries to find some means to handle it, and a primitive means is to start to cut on yourself to try to feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've tried I have like a lot of I guess it would be anger built up just from like different things. I mean, not just like girls and all that stuff, but like not like just one little episode, but like just I think like stuff is built up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I said. You get very heavy feelings that are overwhelming, and you have to find a way to manage them or release them, so to speak.
You didn't say stuff
and so
built
people
up.
will cut.
All right, so Tony, how about a little therapy there, buddy?
Or
boy?
they do drugs, or they act out. These are
Yeah.
things that people do when they can't manage feeling states.
How about? Yeah.
Well, you said therapy.
How
Yeah.
about it?
Well, I mean, I feel like I can't really talk to anybody. I mean,
Why?
Like, why? I've just never really felt, I don't know.
Well,
comfortable
if you
with
want it, that's understandable since you've been abused badly growing up. But if on your own behalf, step up.
abuse. I mean, I've never been abused.
No one ever hit you.
No, huh?
Never hit.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I work retail.
All right.
Porn shop.
No.
What do you sell?
Really? Just,
Propane?
do what?
What do you sell? Propane?
Just, I work at retail, one of the major, Walmart.
Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Propane.
So listen.
But Tony, look, there must have been something going up. You said there was a lot of anger built up, right?
Yeah.
What's the anger from?
A lot of, I really don't know, Doctor.
All right. Well,
All right. Look, I'm putting Tony on hold because, look, it's like if you call up and you say something's wrong with my car, and they say, well, what's the problem? And you go, well, maybe the tranny, maybe the engine, maybe the rear end, maybe the suspension.
I just don't know.
I just don't know. We're going to take 14 hours to get to anything. Look, you have feelings. They're angry feelings. You're going to hurt somebody. You're going to hurt yourself, or you're just going to have a miserable life. How about working it out? There are ways
to get it treated, but you must
to do it. Yes.
You have to be willing to trust somebody else and take direction from somebody else, because your great ideas are ending you up right where you are.
That's right. All right. Should we take ourselves a little break, Drew?
Sure.
We'll be right back after this. Hello? Yeah. Loveline. Huge Eagles fan. We used to go out to a sports
Here's your
bar.
dad?
Yeah. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. All right, that's Drew. Adam, you ready to rock?
Let's go.
You know, the rest of the world gets 2 days off, Drew.
Yeah.
We get 1 day off.
I'm working all the way through, too. The hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Except one day off from
So you're
Loveline.
an idiot, but we don't get 2 days off. We just get tomorrow off.
That's right.
If you asked for it off, you could have got it off.
No.
Kind of sucks. Yeah.
No, because it's not, no.
We should have got tonight off.
No.
Why
It
not?
wouldn't happen because it's a book. It's a rating book. It'll let us do that.
Yeah. I bet we could have done it. We should just fake injuries.
Yeah, I could do that.
Adam could have said he's just not coming in if they don't let him take the night off, and they would have said sure.
Yeah.
Adam's a hard ass, though.
Let me explain Adam. Adam's such a prima donna that he wants a security guard so he doesn't get accosted out in the street, and wants a workplace where he doesn't have to wade through a rice paddy from Vietnam in order to get to the front door of the dump that he's currently working in. And after about 6 months of kind requests, Adam just eventually says he's not coming in, and that's how it works.
Yep.
Yeah. Prima donna. Brian,
Yeah, that's me.
what's happening?
Not too much. How you doing?
Good. How do you spell your name?
Bryon.
All right.
Wow.
Here's the whole thing, phone screeners. Ignore retarded spellings and just say
Brian.
If a guy says his name is Brian, you spell it like Brian.
Yeah. If he was
otherwise, I just look at it and I go Brian,
Right.
Byron.
If he said it's spelled SMITH, ignore.
Yeah. Whatever he says. Right. That's my point. What's happening, Brian?
Not too much. What's going on? Actually, I thought you guys were doing great. And Adam, I swear to God, you sound just like my grandfather.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a Choctaw gynecologist?
No, actually, he's an Indian that was in the Navy, but he tries to act, so it's pretty funny.
And does he do the American Indian voice for you?
No, he doesn't do the American Indian voice, but he gets pretty. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
He gets pretty messed.
Hold on a second. First off, I'm shocked that an American Indian would drink. It's pretty
Well, first of all, we've not actually established that the guy's American Indian.
It's good. It's a good question. Yeah, I didn't bring that up.
He said, listen to that line of conversation. Was so he gives the American Indian voice? No. He just gets really messed up.
Face. No, it says. Yeah, I'm sorry. It says here that the guy's part American Indian. Brian,
Yes,
what kind of American Indian?
Sue.
Sue. All right. And your grandfather's full blooded or half or what is he?
Actually, my grandfather's full, so I'm a fourth.
Fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what gives you your tenacity?
Something like that.
Yeah. So what's happening?
I'm a Southern California guy. I have no connection to my roots like most of us. So,
Good.
I just thought it was hilarious what you guys were doing over there.
Thanks, buddy.
Dr. Drew, I love the way you're playing along with it, man. You've come so far, man.
It really has. It really has.
Brian, thanks you for that.
Such a tribute.
Yes, thank you.
And look, everybody, I know everyone likes to go nutty. Everyone likes to go nutty with the getting in touch with their heritage and their roots, and everyone talks about how great it is, and then secretly makes fun of it. I'm not kidding when I wish that everyone would just drop that ass with their roots and their heritage and all that crap. Just stop
get
it.
defensive about it, or
it causes division and wars and people get killed, and whether it's your religion or your roots or whatever. All we do is applaud. Oh, you're getting in touch with. Oh, please. You walk around your goofy hat. You go hang out with people who are 1/16th whatever you are,
it's
and then
nice
sit
to have
around
knowledge of. Yes.
Yeah, not even. And then what ends up happening is you end up electing some guy, and he ends up wanting to get your language stamped on textbooks, and the next we got a ass bucket we're all living in. Let's all just drop it. Don't forget about what you are. God bless.
Start rowing.
God bless Brian. Yeah, right. Just forget what you are. Forget what your grandparents. It's got nothing. You're American. Let's go. Here we go now. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it together. We got it. Here's the deal. Here's your gig. Get a job, fight to keep it, and let's see if we can blow up some terrorists. That's it. That's our job. You going over to the such and such studies center to find out more about, please. And by the way, those people ever get anywhere? Huh? You're the ones who put on the ceremonial garb and do the nonsense that whatever they did. No. Now look, everyone's forefathers. They weren't great people. Let's be honest. Mine were probably some lazy guineas. Probably had to be. Probably just got drunk and fell asleep and died on farming equipment or something. Idiots. Forget about them. Forget about your past. And look, here's the reason you're here. By the way, wherever you're from, asshole. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. wherever you're from is at least worse than this, and quite significantly.
When your ancestors left, it must have been a lot worse than this.
Yes,
That's
it's
why they left.
where you
think about the forces in power.
say whatever you want about this country. Your place
leave.
you're from, dump. Now get it together. Let's go. You're an American, everybody. Yeah. Now I know the American Indians have me on a technicality because they were here.
Right.
All right, but either way, let's go. Buffalo's gone. TP's gone. Let's rock.
Either way.
No, I'm just, first off, Los Angeles speaks like 152 languages and everything's printed in 152 versions. And it's just, everyone loves where they're from. Oh, they're beloved wherever you're from. Fill in the blank. It's a dump. You fled here. Let's face it. It's not like you came here to open a dentistry practice. You were an attorney where you're from and had to flee because the government was so corrupt and the sewer system was backed up, and it's a dump. You came here because where you're from is a dump. Now stop pretending like where you're from is the world's greatest place and start focusing on this goddamn place. We're all Americans. That's what we should be giving thanks to. We got one common enemy. That's the terrorists and the left-hand turn signals. We don't need those arrows. We have two common enemies, Drew, and that's it. Remember, keep in mind, where you're from is a dump. Thank you.
There you go.
Let's go. You don't have to go there, and you don't have to get in touch with anybody. And let's all stop being supportive. Oh, I went back to my native, and I went ahead and I sat on the 5-gallon bucket my grandfather used to dump in. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, just knock it off. You stay here. Or go back and visit and stay in your beloved Shangri-La, wherever that dump is. Yes?
Yes.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you. Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You know what I want you to start saying?
What's up?
Hi.
Okay, let's go to break.
Hi. All right. Let's go to break. Yes, Chris?
Hi.
Hi.
All right. Yay! We're all talked out. Let's take a break. Let's play a song.
Yeah, that was a good segment we had there. But it was in the John.
Drew and I talked so much in the toilet that we're actually parched. Now we're on the air. I got cotton mouth and burnt out. My brain's empty.
We let dance. We schmoozed.
We got nothing.
Carried on.
Hey, phone number, everybody. 1-800-LOVE-191. Engineer Chris.
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm going to need you to take the next call.
Chris. Hi.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi.
Oh, he's sassy. Listen, everyone here's sassy because no one gets paid. So it's like, you want to fire me? It's like a warden threatening to throw you out of prison. Yeah, you want? I'll toss your ass right out of that hole. Right out. You know where you share the toilet and the 4x9s? Yeah. You want out? I'll throw you out, mister. It's like, yeah, please do me a favor. Toss me out. Let me say this. Here's where I'm coming up with the high thing. I'm trying to get my assistant to do it because
oh my God. Why don't you just go straight to Heil for your assistant?
Heil?
Forget the high.
All right.
Let's go. Heil.
All right. I'll write that down.
There you go.
I'm going to say Heil. It's longer than high.
Yeah, I know. Well, you can break them into that.
Here's the thing. When you're watching TV, once in a while you come across one of those Japanese shows. And it's funny. They're like, it's news or it's sports wrap-up or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what it is? In between the matches of the sumo wrestling, they'll go to this place. But the Japanese are so bizarre. Like, it doesn't look like a sports center or anything. It looks like there's like rice paper and like weird, characters, Chinese or Japanese.
It probably says sports center. That's what those
No.
letters are.
No, it's just stuff. It's like a flower pot and, some rice paper. And you're like, I don't know. You couldn't tell if it was politics or religion or cooking. Everything is sort of. And there's two guys sitting there, and one guy's talking. He's talking a mile a minute. And the other guy's standing next to him. Hey, which is, I agree. Yes, no,
Actually,
you're right.
I love that. Actually,
it's instant,
engaging.
but it's confirmation all the time. It's equivalent of feverishly nodding while someone's talking, as opposed to Americans are like I disagree. Right. I disagree.
Right.
No, I did no.
And then repeat the same thing.
And then say the exact same thing. Yeah. So here's what I figured out. I officially the other day, Drew. I don't know if I told you about this. I hit a little bit of a landmark. You know, we spoke on the cell phone before, right?
You and I. Yeah. Every night.
Yeah, we probably have thousands of hours logged on the cell phone. And as Drew knows, I can get a little head of steam going.
Yeah.
On the cell phone.
Yeah.
And I can talk.
Well, I like the way, in fact, presented the fact that you have spoke on the phone. We haven't had a conversation. You speak.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I yell at Drew via the telephone. It's really like an intercom. His side is broken.
Right. Just a little,
and I just yell stuff at him.
Yeah.
And I realized now the phone is cut out on us 700,000 times.
Yes.
Because
every night.
Los Angeles, not a big cell phone city.
No, and so they can't have coverage. Why would they bother having coverage everywhere?
Well,
especially downtown.
I understand. I would understand if it was a city where people were in their cars
or use cell phones or invented cell phones, something like that.
Or there was some commerce going on, or some business, or but it's not a big economy out here, and people don't
especially
spend time in their cars.
Businesses conducted on the phone.
No, not L.A. No, God damn forbid we have an extra couple cell towers. Anyway, nothing worse than Los Angeles. Cell phones cut out every 5 feet.
Yeah.
And I realize, because I'm long-winded and I'm usually in the middle of the diatribe, I talk for 4 or 5 minutes at a time before I realize there's no response.
It should tell you something, by the way, Adam, that every time a phone's cutting out, it's during your speaking.
I'm now starting to think people are hanging up. Here's me point. The other day, I passed a milestone, which was I now have 1 year of nonstop talking with nobody on the other line. It's 2 minutes here, 30 seconds there, 5 minutes.
Nice.
It's actually
that's a
1 year of nonstop talking with nobody on the other line.
It's good.
And I realized now here's my problem.
Missed.
The
pearls.
Yeah. I got an assistant who doesn't like responding when I talk,
Hi.
So that's right. So I start talking, and I say, "Yeah, you got to go down to Far West Ply and pick up some of that CDX Ply." And there's like long beats, and I'm on the cell phone. And I'm like, "Hello?" And he's like, "Yeah." I think he does it to piss me off. But the point is I start saying, "You got to say hi," and not "Hi, how are you?" but "Hey,
hi."
After each thing. Now watch. We'll show you how this works.
Go. Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Right. Well, try us. Right.
Yeah.
All right, Drew, I'm gonna need to head down to Far West Ply, and I need to pick up some CDX good one side 3/4 mahogany.
Hi.
And after that, I want you to swing by the cleaners. I got some dry cleaning over there.
Hi.
Need you to pick that up.
Hi.
And then I'm going to need you. You know what? I think my mom's Christmas gift is done down at the S Palace. I'm going to need you to swing by there.
Hi.
You see how it works? See, now there's none of that. Hello? Did you hear me? And if you think about it, they have this kind of talk in the military. There's the over and the Roger and all that kind of stuff. No, but when they talk via, not in person.
The airplane, too. They got it.
Yeah, you have to.
Or you repeat, by the way, in the airplane, you repeat the command, which I think is this what your guy ought to pick up on.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. But for now, the
United 220, descend and maintain 1-2000. 1-2000. United 120 out.
Hey! All right, so Engineer Chris, over here, bud. Engineer Chris, he drifts off. Engineer Chris, I'm going to need you to just to answer with a very affirmative, hey, hey. Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
That's good. And again, it's not the hi, how are you? It's the Japanese.
No, it's not
yes.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
I understand.
Yeah, I got it.
It's sort of think busting a board with your foot while taking a crap.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hey. No.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. All right. All right. So, Engineer Chris, later on, we're going to play Ranchero Countdown.
Hey.
And so you're going to need to queue up for that.
Right.
Oh. So close.
When they don't respond, it's
time to chop the
painful.
head off.
Yeah. No,
it's brutal.
Yeah. It's like, huh? What? Insulting.
Yeah. That's a slap in the face. You now have to kill yourself in the name of the Emperor. Jason?
Hello?
You 17?
Hello, yes. Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, Jason. Jason
Drew.
smokes way too much pot.
Wow. You smoke a lot of weed. Hey! I mean, are you high?
No, I don't. Dr. Drew?
Yeah, Jason.
I got a question for you about a psychologist who did a study. His name is Dr. Ron Levine. Hello?
Yeah.
Hi. See? You see what happens? Drew, start doing a high
I
thing.
did it with you. We both did it.
Yeah, but we're both delayed. Go ahead, Jason. We'll try to do the high thing.
Hi, I'm wondering about a study. There's a Dr. Ron Levine. He's in Van Nuys.
Hi.
Hi.
He did a study about fetuses.
Hi.
Hi.
And he said that in the fetuses, when they're in the womb, they've done ultrasound tests that say they masturbate.
Hi.
Hi.
And I was wondering if that's true.
Hi.
Hi. No.
Listen, there's masturbating and there's masturbating. There's one thing that happens, particularly to human males, is that they touch their junk.
Right.
And when, like, for instance, when somebody's coming out of a coma, the first thing they start to do is they start to sort of masturbate a little bit. There's something about our central nervous systems that we sort of self-stimulate by a matter of sort of automatic, primitive kind of a function. And so naturally enough, yes, a fetus at a certain age would begin to touch its genitalia. It doesn't actually masturbate. And then to interpret it as masturbation, I think, is a little bit presumptuous.
You said, yeah,
But, you know, so I'm sure, yes, I'm sure they've documented fetuses touching themselves. Sure.
Yeah. I've told you before about how I would work with the coma victim thing, which is they always it's all movies and all TV shows. You talk to him. You sit by his bed and you talk to him. You keep talking to him. I don't know what the hell that does.
Nothing.
Nothing. It's like you talk to him. But in movies you go talk to him. But I would pull up a chair, be midnight. I'd be at the hospital. Dad, it's your son. It's Adam. Dad!
Oh, Christ.
Oh, listen, screw this. You want Chinese? I'm going. Yeah. All right. Screw it.
People are very funny about this stuff. But, you know, the self-stimulating. Really,
how about a tape recording? Like, well, I mean, if you got a job, I'm talking about someone's in a coma. I'm just thinking about in a coma.
What exactly would talking to them do?
I've seen it. I see it in all the movies. You have to go talk to
It's,
him.
again, the kind of primitive man stuff.
I like that stuff, too. He can hear you. He may not. He feels your presence. There's a lot of that in life, you know. You're in a coma, right?
Yeah.
Here, let me tell you.
Coma, by the way, means altered relation to the external environment.
Yeah, let me tell you the definition of coma. You don't know what the hell's going on. If you had some sense that your loved ones were sitting around your bed, you wouldn't be in a coma.
Right.
If
you could identify people, if you knew where you were.
Yeah. Oh, you hear your name.
And by the way,
you wake right up.
That's even then being confused. Not knowing where you are, not knowing that's not as bad as coma. The coma is far deeper than not being able to identify people, not knowing where you are. Mm-hmm. So even if they were awake, they still wouldn't know who you were and where they are, nor would they remember it. But the thing I said about the masturbation stuff, I've actually only routinely seen that in, obviously, young males. Older males aren't as apt to self-stimulate.
I mean, hi. Okay. Older males aren't.
The young males got the juice going, you know what I'm saying? And so
what do you mean older males?
Like men in their 80s when they're in a coma don't wake up
in
and
a
start
coma.
Self-stimulating.
I even forgot how coma came up. I just thought, I'm now at the point with the show where I just think I bring things up that mean nothing to anybody. Well, I mean, no, I'm with that, but I mean, I just keep making things up. But no, you said coma. That's right. Hey.
And you are at the point where you just keep making things up.
Hey. Jacqueline?
Yeah.
You're 18?
Uh-huh.
What's up?
Well, my question is that I've noticed as my breasts have been developing, one of them has developed a little bit bigger than the other.
By a full, say, a cup side difference, or is it that noticeable?
It's about a cup size difference.
Yeah, that's actually very, very common, Jacqueline. It's real common for there to be a size asymmetry, a directional asymmetry, this sort of thing. So it's not something you should be. Yeah, you shouldn't be worried about it.
What cup size are you?
Well, one's like a double D, one's a D.
Hey, wow. So it just looks like a big. At the end of the day, just a big rack. That's fine.
It's fine. Do not worry.
How big's the rest of you?
Huh?
How tall are you, baby?
5'2".
Who?
Hey. Low. How much do you weigh?
Huh? How much do I weigh?
Hold on a second. It's always that's 20 pounds added right there. You give one more, huh?
Let me think about it.
And how much do I weigh? Now they've gone up 25 pounds. All right, let's try this. Where's she, Jacqueline? But she has a hot name. Jacqueline?
Uh-huh.
How much do you weigh?
How much? I weigh 125.
When I hear the how much do I weigh sort of shoehorned into 125, now I'm at 137. Yeah.
No, I don't weigh 137. I don't weigh 137.
I know. You're reading your driver's license, but I'm looking at the scale.
How tall are you again? 5'2".
5'2".
5'2". Pretty short.
All right.
That's not. She's small. She's just right.
She's just right if she wasn't lying about 125. All right. Now, look. You got a nice rack.
Take it home and use it.
Take it home and use it. Hey. No, you're fine, baby doll. Little asymmetry. Well, but by the way, women are constantly with the inverted nipples and the stretch marks and the asymmetry in the breast.
Like guys care.
Guys don't know.
And by the way,
they don't even
think
care.
a percentile difference, the difference between a B and a C, D and a double D, not as much of a percentile difference.
Right. One's 50% more, basically, and the other's 10% more.
Exactly.
Thank you. Hey! All right, Engineer Chris, wake up, buddy. What did you do? Did you eat a bunch of turkey before you came in tonight?
No.
You got like a tryptophan haze.
No, he's
going
high
on
tonight.
here.
No.
He's
He's on
high?
his game, yeah.
Hey.
I'm good.
All right, you cool?
Yeah, he's
How
all
you doing
excited.
on the ranchero music?
That's good.
Are you good, really?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay. He does it good. Hey. Okay. Let's play a little Ace's Ranchero Mexican Accordion Countdown.
caller wants to play with us.
Oh, wants to play with us.
Oh,
All right.
wait, first, a little history.
Oh, all right. All right. So a little history of the Ranchero Countdown?
Yeah.
Brian,
Yes.
what's happening? You're
Hey,
21.
how'd you get the idea for the Ranchero Mexican Music Countdown?
Well, I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how that came about. No harp music. I've obviously worked in the construction field in Southern California for many, many years with my Mexican brethren, and I don't know if a lot of people understand like this sort of breakdown in at least the Southern California area when it comes to doing that kind of work, which is you don't work with black guys, you don't work with Asian guys, you don't work with Jewish. Oh, God knows you don't work with Jewish guys.
If you do construction.
If you do construction.
But masonry, that must be the Jewish guys.
Yeah, that's mainly the Hasids do mason. Yeah, they love mixing up a batch of mortar. No, if you work in the construction field in Southern California, you work with Latino guys. Now, I'm not saying Mexican because I work with guys from El Salvador and Nicaragua and all parts. And by the way, the white guys just call them all Mexican and then they get mad. But the point is ranchero music is the music of choice on the construction site. And that's all you hear. So, yeah, you realize that then after listening to it for a while, accordion becomes a strong theme.
How long were you listening? What's a while?
Many years.
Okay.
Many painful years.
Yeah.
And then you realize this is the world's most annoying music, and then that's made more annoying by the most annoying instrument, the accordion. And then while we were sitting around the writer's room, I just decided
Jimmy Kimmel Live.
At Jimmy Kimmel Live, in lieu of writing jokes, I decided, look, I just arbitrarily, you flip on the radio. We leave it on the Spanish station. You flip it on.
Spanish?
The Mexican station, a Spanish-speaking station. How dare you, Drew?
Just to let you know,
turn me
Adam,
into a non-racist. Yes.
The caller, Brian, hung up about right when you started your story, pretty much.
No, he didn't, because he responded to us a couple times, but there was a hang-up noise. That's why we put him on hold.
And Ziggy checked, and he's gone.
Whatever.
Maybe he didn't like you. I don't know. Maybe he didn't like your explanation.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
Maybe he wanted. I don't know.
Hi.
All right. Engineer Anderson.
I just wanted to let you know.
Thanks, buddy. You really, I'll tell you, you're at the top of my Christmas list.
More underwear?
Just quiet down, please. Jesus Christ. I swear to God. Oh, if I had any energy at all, it'd be great. Just fire everyone. All right, where am I, Drew?
Hi.
I know the guy's off the line, Anderson. I put him on hold. I have a screen in front of me.
We heard
that.
the clicking. That's why we put him on
Thanks for
hold.
undermining the story. I appreciate that.
So you were sitting around the writer's table. You leave it on the Mexican station. You're mad at me for saying Spanish.
Yeah.
And
we start flipping it on and off and taking some bets, and that's how the Ranchero
bets
Accordion
on
Countdown.
how soon before you hear an accordion.
Yeah, that's where it started. And
All right.
now it comes to you. Now we share it with America.
And a call wants to share with us.
All right, you want to play along, Matt?
Yeah.
All right, you want to play along?
Yeah, I want to play.
All right, give us a
bet.
A bet.
All right, I didn't call in to be conservative, so I'm going to go with 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
Bold.
I am going bold today.
Well, I'm gonna counter with a bold move. Instant.
Drew, by the way, dead nuts on last night.
Yep, with 3 seconds.
No, it was 5 seconds.
Oh, 5, that's right.
It was 5 seconds, and it really probably won about 5.3. But that's not much. It's not like it's not the Olympic trials here.
Mm-hmm.
That 0.3, not much. All right, so Drew has the instant. Matt has 7 seconds. I'm going to go bold. I'm going to go crazy bold. You ready? You ready for this?
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
No accordion.
Hi.
Zero accordion. Zero
Wow.
accordion. What do
That
you think
is-
of that?
Whew.
That's bold.
That's crazy.
You want to talk huevos? Huevos.
He's lost it.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
He's gonna drop
I am.
trow.
He'll
He'll drop trow. This guy's going to drop trow, Chris.
We'll
Watch
drop
out. He will drop trow.
All right, Chris.
Yeah.
You poised? I'm going to count you in. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There. All right.
5.
5 seconds. Wait a minute. Caller Matt has won.
Yes, he has.
I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
It was cutting out on my phone.
Oh, no, here it is. And since you picked 7 and Drew picked immediate and I picked 0, you're right on. We've done this twice with callers and they've won each time, Drew. I don't know what that says about us.
Hi.
Yes. All right, so should we take a call? Should we take a break? What do you want to do?
Call. Let's see who's been up there
Molested at
longest.
5.
Let's take 6. Been up there 6.
Married for 6 months and also wants oral sex techniques?
60 minutes, line 6. Let's do that.
What about 80
80
minutes?
minutes. I beg your pardon. 80 minutes, line 6.
Are you on 80 minutes or 60
I want
minutes?
80 minutes. 80.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Sarah,
Hi.
you're...
Hi.
Hi, you're 13. What's up?
I was molested when I was 5, and ever since last year, I just got really sexual and started doing a lot of really dumb stuff. And I wanted to know if it had anything to do with what happened to me when I was little.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you stop doing that dumb stuff?
Yeah, that's what a lot of people told me.
Well, it's interesting, Sarah. I had a conversation with a patient tonight who was doing a lot of dumb stuff, and she was beginning to engage in a treatment process where she trusted people to help her, and she was starting to open up to the emotional pain that she'd been suffering. And she said something very interesting to me tonight. She goes, I've noticed a decreased drive to do what you guys are calling those self-destructive things, those so-called self-destructive things. That literally, when you get engaged in a process of recovery or treatment, the drive to do these stupid things goes down. They're not so satisfying. They're not so gratifying. You're not driven to do them because the drive, the sort of the source of that energy is being dealt with, being diminished. So how about doing something before you actually do something that is permanently harmful? And by the way, these behaviors don't tend to cause you to feel good about yourself.
Right.
And how about doing things that actually make you feel good? There is such a thing. Not just feel better, not just give you relief, but actually make you feel good.
I used, marijuana just, makes you feel all, you can't stop laughing forever.
Sarah.
Oh, boy.
And I've tried,
Did you hear anything I said?
No. Look, I'm shifting from...
Don't get pregnant.
Yeah, what it is you want to come in and, remodel the house, put a little faux paint.
Yes, I do.
On the wall.
Nice appliances
put
back
some new
in there.
appliances on. I'm looking to board up the windows.
Yeah.
So the place doesn't blow through when the hurricane's coming. Hurricane's coming.
We're in the middle of it.
All right. The point is I'm on damage control. I just don't want to blow out the windows.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going into with Sarah here. Sarah.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the deal. You're 13.
Hi.
You're gonna have years of look. You don't have to listen to anything I say, and I'm sure you're not. And
I am. I'm just trying to get some advice because my mom says that I'm an out of control teenager.
Well,
something as horrible happened to you that's driving you to harm yourself, to do destructive things. And I know they don't seem destructive; they seem like things that make you feel better, but they're not going to make you feel good.
Here's the thing too, which is life is challenging enough without hobbling yourself by doing really stupid effed up things every 10 minutes. It's difficult enough to, get along, to succeed, to make the right decisions, to do what it's going to take to have the kind of life that you can be happy with and proud of and so on and so forth. And when here's what I'm going to say, Drew. The people I know that were successful and the ones that were unsuccessful, it wasn't really about IQ and it wasn't really about calories burnt or anything like that. It was the ones that were unsuccessful had to keep derailing and sabotaging and effing themselves up.
But
and it's like it's hard enough. It's hard enough to run the marathon. It's another thing if you're going to want to drink a 6-pack and eat a bucket of chicken while you're doing it and take off one shoe. it's going to be. You're taking a challenging thing and making it impossible.
But the other thing, the kinds of things that the Sarahs of the world like to do tend to, in retrospect, cause very intense shame. And that shame tends to cause you to want to do more of these things.
Hey!
As opposed to doing things that actually make you feel good about yourself because you're taking care of yourself.
Right. And it's what I call a shame spiral.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't know a ton about World War II, but the SS.
Yeah. Shame spiral? Yeah.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
SS.
Because I would see a lot of that on the History Channel. I don't know. I thought it was something that had to do with Hitler.
Well.
I didn't know it was shame spiral. The point is once you start screwing up, once you start doing drugs, once you start screwing around with guys, it becomes easier and easier and easier. It's that sort of stepping stone stuff. Once you start with the petty crimes, it's easier. Then you break it into someone's house. Next thing you know, you're stabbing someone. You know what I mean? Everything works that way.
You step it up.
You just ratchet it up slowly, and it works that way.
You're looking to deal with things through behaviors that aren't actually dealing with the problems.
Right. Sarah.
Yeah.
Let's get yourself a little help for what happened to you when you were younger, and see if things don't come into focus a little more clearly.
I just don't like to talk about it.
Of course not.
Well,
that's why you do it your way.
I know, but here's the deal. Your plan in life is perfect if you're going to get killed on a moped when you're 15. You know what I mean? But it's a great plan. It's perfect. Like it's whole things. Like if I had a crystal ball and realized at 13 I was going to get killed on a moped when I was 15, I would just start eating candy. I would never study. I wouldn't go to the therapist.
You raise
and I
an
would just do
interesting
whatever
point.
I
That's
want.
probably why nature put those kinds of mechanisms in place. Because in nature, when things was natural and didn't have toxins.
You feel toxins in your body?
We average life expectancy was about 18 to 22.
Right.
And so you can go ahead and just go nuts and
do whatever you want
and reproduce quickly, and then you'll be dead.
Right. And that's what these folks do. They reproduce quickly, and then they're dead, not because a lion kills them, but because, they get a bad rig, and they get infected from some heroin they're slamming. So here, a lot of street. I sound like Beretta there for a second. You can take that to the bank. The point is your plan's good if you're going to get cleaned out in 5 years or 3 years or 2 years. It's not good if you want to have a family, have a life, have a career,
right? So
on and so forth. Okay, let's take a quick break. Andrew, Chris, ready to take a break?
Hey.
Hey.
Come on, Fonzie. Give it again.
Hey.
No, not A.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, you ready to take a break, Chris?
Hey.
No.
I.
Not I.
Hey.
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 Crapping
I never
and
know if he's
kicking.
effing with us or not. Remember the 1300 hi you said?
Yeah.
I need one more. You ready to take?
There you go.
You ready to take a? Hold on, I got a cue. You ready to take a break?
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. After this. Yeah. Hey everyone, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191er. Oh, it's that good time of the year. Everyone's going to be eating, going to be watching football.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's nice, too, is I never used to get paid on holidays. Swinging a hammer. Hey, people don't really realize how that works and how much it sucks. It's like you got that thing where it's like, well, I can afford to take Thanksgiving off, but I'm going back on Friday. And you just, how much do you really enjoy sitting home not getting paid, especially when you're living paycheck to paycheck? Nice getting paid. Yeah? Yeah. All right. Chris, you getting paid?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Hey.
Oh. Hey.
You do? You get paid? You get paid for Thanksgiving?
No, I'm part-time, so
you don't get paid?
If I work the day, yeah. I mean, I'll get paid.
Oh, hold on a second.
I mean...
I'll write that down. So you're saying if you work...
It's not... Okay.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Tonight you're not getting paid then, right?
I'm sorry. It's not a paid holiday.
Not a paid holiday.
Okay.
All right. So you don't get paid, but if you did come in at like 4 o'clock,
Exactly.
you get paid.
Yeah.
Now, let me show you this. If you work for an hour, you get paid for 1 hour, right?
Right.
How about work for 2?
2.
Oh, two.
All right.
Okay, good.
That's called,
question.
Chris calls that golden time. All right. Brandon,
Yeah.
what's happening?
I recently spied on my girl.
It's so funny because K-Rock is so cheap. I was like, what? They're
holiday.
paying Chris for a holiday? And then it came into focus.
Yeah.
No. And look, if we were bigger men, we'd pay him out of our own pocket, but we're just not. Brandon?
Yeah.
You're 19?
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
I recently spied on my girlfriend, and I caught them having sex.
Who's them?
My brother and my girlfriend.
Perfectly normal, perfectly healthy.
Why did you come in screaming and...
Drew, would you have?
Huh?
It's hard to predict. I would have lost my mind. In some fashion.
Me too. After feverishly masturbating, I would have lost my mind.
It's like I want to know how I could confront them.
How you can confront them?
Hold on, let me talk to my partner.
The guy sounds squirrely, but it's got to be bogus because there's no question.
It's bogus.
Yeah.
He's bogus.
Confront them.
Brandon.
Yeah.
You know what you share with the word bogus?
Huh?
You both start with a B.
Yeah.
Bogus and Brandon. Bogus Brandon.
No, I want to know how I could confront them.
Yeah, how to confront in Loveline world
Non-question.
is a non-question, is a bogus
You're not
question.
asking a question. This is bogus. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. And by the way, listen, all you jack-offs that are home and do that. Why do you think... you always say people were molested, or you always think people... look, if we weren't right every time, I wouldn't do it.
Same with the bogus. We know when it's bogus. We know.
Yeah, we're not 100%, but that was a non-question.
Think about the sort of nuanced questions that people ask, and the sort of specificity. No one who has a real question ever calls up and says, how do I confront fill in the blank?
And again,
that's a non-question.
Non-question. Thanks. And look, here's our only rule with the boguosity.
Make it good.
Make it good, and then when we bust you, be man enough.
Don't just hang up. Just go, hi.
Yes. Anthony?
Hello?
17. And by the way, there's another thing. Bring something to the goddamn table. If you're going to do if you're going to make a bogus phone call, then make one.
Really develop it.
Develop it and fight back the tears. Don't be like...
No, wait, no, I don't encourage them. You don't encourage them to go to the point where we have no option.
I don't want you to go, I saw my father shoot himself 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, you can't unfairly
do that.
load the deck against us.
No.
We have to go along with it no matter what.
Right. None of those AIDS calls,
right.
no Drew's a genius call, nothing so
nothing
fantastic
like
that we can't believe it.
Right.
But don't give that I saw my brother humping my girlfriend.
Here it is. I was alone in my friend's house. I was waiting for him after school, and his mom came home, and then she came downstairs without any clothes on, and then she tried to give me the BJ.
Yeah.
I want to know, should I tell my friend? Should I confront him about it?
Tell him? I filmed it. Should I show him the film? And then I was like this one, too. Everyone's such an idiot. I'm like, yeah, what was she wearing?
What room are you in? What was the wallpaper look like? What are you watching on TV?
I gotta go. Yeah.
No, first it's, how dare you?
What was she wearing?
What was she? Repeat the question.
Really?
Huh?
What
was she wearing?
Couldn't come up with jeans and a T-shirt? You got to convene for that one? Living room, not going to, nothing? What are you? Okay. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Anthony?
Hello?
You're 17?
Yeah, I have a Germany or Florida.
Beautiful, brother.
All right. Police say a man bit an officer and his dog Friday after trying to stiff a cab driver on an early morning fare. So-and-so was charged Friday with assaulting a police officer, resisting arrest, and stealing. A police officer said the suspect broke the skin of an officer's hand when he bit him. The man then nearly bit the ear off the police dog.
Wow.
Well, that's speed.
That's speed. You mean you don't bite police dogs unless you're either high or super hungry.
Yeah. Or it's just super psychotic or super manic psychotic.
Police dog, Florida, but Germany.
Yeah.
Seems like Germany's sort of the home of dogs that do your bidding, you know?
Yeah. I can't. It's a tough one.
Cab. No
Early
help.
Morning cab. Early
morning cab
goes
yeah.
Florida.
Yeah, they don't have... Goes Florida?
Yeah, there goes Florida.
Yeah, because the guy's
All
been
right,
up all
Florida.
night.
Yeah,
up all
Florida.
night with the speed.
Yeah.
Going Florida?
Yeah.
You
It's a
guys,
very tough
Anthony,
one. It's a tough-
Anthony, we're going Florida.
oh, you guys, Germany.
Oh,
Good
man.
one. Good one.
Brutal. And going into the long holiday weekend with that kind
On
of
a slump.
Yeah. We're gonna droop. Yeah, okay. Hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You guys gonna be playing any more Aces According Countdown tonight?
Yeah. Why, you want to play?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold, Anthony.
All right.
And we're going to take a commercial break. And then we'll
All right.
come back. You're going to join in play and see if you can go 2 for 2. And by the way, you could be the first caller in Loveline history. And the show's been on for 20 years or maybe more in Southern California, at least, although Aces According Countdown is relatively new. But still, technically, the first Loveline caller, and as long as the show's been on the airs, to win not only Germany or Florida, but Aces Mexican Ranchero Accordion Countdown in the same evening.
That would be an honor.
It's huge.
It's not guaranteed. We're good. The odds are stacked against you, my friend. But you could walk away wearing the double-sided crown. Are you ready to take that challenge?
Yeah, for sure.
Between
All right.
of Egypt.
What's that?
The red and the white. There we go. Let's go.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with Aces Ranchero Mexican Accordion Countdown after this. Yeah! Woo! Get it on. Gotta get it on. Gonna get it on. I'll tell you what there, kiddies. Next week, Mark McGrath is going to be in here. And also Dana Devon is going to be in here. Seems like Devon, but I think it's Devon from Extra. They make a nice team. Mark is, of course, from Sugar Ray. And Mark's one of these guys that you would love to hate him, except for he's the nicest
He's a
guy in
good
the
guy.
world.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Yes?
And smart.
And super smart. He really always makes me feel like he could do this job anytime he wanted to. And I'll just go co-host Extra. I don't know, by the way, if you're this way, Drew, but those shows are guilty pleasures for me.
Oh, no.
There's
My wife watches those.
There's
I do
certain
not like
shows I don't gravitate to, and then there's all the Access Hollywoods and the extras, and it's like Julia Roberts is giving birth to twins. What she's eating, and I'm like, oh, I got to find out what she's
What's
eating.
up with Brittany?
What's up with Brittany? Yeah, I got to find out what's up with Brittany, and then I get angry.
Yeah.
Nothing's up with Brittany.
No, I can't.
She's lip syncing. She's got cankles.
I really don't like those shows. I will not tell Mark this, but I really don't like those shows.
I find them destructive to the fabric of society.
Yeah.
Because here's what here's what ends up going on. I think people just sit home. They watch Gwyneth Paltrow, $40 million for her next film, How the Starlet Gets in Shape. And then the guy just turns and looks at his fat wife on the sofa with the hole in it and goes, I'm going to kill you.
Here's where I would like those shows. If somebody said, let's sit somebody down and have a conversation about who that person actually is. Now I'm in.
After Extra, look forward to Boring with Dr. Drew.
But I'd find that interesting.
Blah.
Wouldn't you?
Bob Pat O'Brien.
Who is that person?
Who is that person? Yeah. J-Lo and Mark Anthony. Yeah.
Don't you think, by the way, that was an interesting story that people missed? That there was all this Ben Jen stuff, and then she dumps him mid-engagement, and he gets married to somebody else.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Nobody
cares.
Nobody cares. Yeah.
Nobody cares. I mean, no one cares what happens to Ben. The Sox won the World Series. He's banging Jennifer Garner.
No, I don't feel bad for him, but he's whatever.
Relax. You don't watch those shows, remember?
I know.
All right, so start acting like it. Anthony?
Yeah.
17?
No, Anthony's playing a Ranchero Countdown.
I know. It's just resetting, Drew.
Okay.
Anthony?
Yeah.
So you ready to play a little Aces Mexican Accordion Ranchero Countdown?
Totally.
Okay. Now, what is your pick before the accordion comes in?
I'm thinking 3 seconds right now.
It's tough to work around 3. You go under, you go over. It's tough.
I'm going extra bold 10.
You know what 3 is? 3 is like a fence that comes up. 3. Hold on a second. Yes, 3 is a fence, Drew.
Yep.
That comes up to your chest. Do you go over it or do you try to crawl under?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, when the thing's up, when the bar's up high, you just slide under, and when it's down low, you just step under. But 3 is the one that's right in the middle.
Yep.
You going under that fence? You going over that fence?
I'm going over.
You're going over that
Yep.
fence?
Yep.
What are you going for?
10. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Dear Lord, Drew. I got to take your temperature. You're going 10.
Yeah.
I'm going 5.
Okay.
You got that marked down?
Got it.
All right.
10. 5. What do you do? 3?
He did 3. Anthony,
Yeah,
are you ready to play?
for sure.
All right. You ready there, Chris?
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2. No. I got to reset. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do this right. We're gonna wait till we get to
30.
To 30.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that's a. Yeah, that's
instant.
me. Yeah, it's almost instant.
So, Adam wins. Oh, no, he wins. He got the
Anthony
3.
wins.
Why do we have to hear the same songs over and over? There's like a billion ranchero
it's
songs.
not the same song.
We have heard that one before,
Let me
I
explain
guarantee
something.
you.
There's a billion ranchero songs like McDonald's has sold a billion hamburgers,
That's
but
right.
it's the same burger.
Yeah, I know, but we've
You
actually
understand?
heard this one before,
No, we
right?
have not.
Oh,
No, we have not.
I don't know.
Turn it up, because I'm going to translate this song. Yeah. Okay. Right now, the young man, he's singing, he's lamenting. He's lamenting the fact that his father ever got him an accordion on his 5th birthday and forced him to play it.
That's it?
Yeah, kill me. Kill me. I can't stop my hands. God, please kill me. It's like those vampire movies where the guy says, if I get bit, like, you got to promise me. And they're like, but Dad, no. If you see me start to turn, you put a bullet in my head or I'm going to kill you. That's what he's singing now. Okay. Now he says he wants to cut his ears off with a rusty machete so he can stop hearing this goddamn awful music. Yeah, nice.
Joke's on you.
Say joke's on you. Joke's on you. Kill me. Someone in the audience step up. Now he's begging the sound engineer to come out of the booth and stab him with a drumstick. Yeah.
There you go.
There it is. That's
No, okay, I want to kill myself now. Stop.
No, come on. We get you do it.
Oh, my God.
What if they played this while people were on hold on the suicide hotline?
Oh, well, no calls.
People that called in to look for jobs would kill themselves.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
There you go, Jesse, 21.
All right. Jesse.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. And I know people go, how dare you make fun of that music? I say, well, and I don't want to be, I don't want to be culturally insensitive, but that music blows such incredible ass that it's important to make fun of things that suck, no matter what culture they're.
All right, Jesse, what's going on?
Thank you.
I'm 21, and for about the past 5 months, I've completely lost my sex drive. And I was wondering if it's possibly due to birth control.
Absolutely. That's rather common, in fact.
Really?
Are you on progesterone?
Well, I'm on the patch.
Which, yeah. Is it
Evra?
Is it the first time you've been on birth control?
No, not at all. And I actually, I've been on it for a year, and it just started about 5 months ago.
You've been on the patch for a year.
Yeah.
And you noticed the decreased sex drive 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Had you been on birth control before this year?
Yes, I was on the pill for 4 years.
What pill were you on?
It was a generic one, like really low dose. I'm sorry, I don't remember.
All right.
Help
her out.
Yes, for you, yes, the birth control pills can often do this. Usually, the lower dose estrogen pills are the ones that tend to do it. But for some women, the estrogen itself can drop your sex drive. Obviously, mood can do it. Other medical conditions, other medications also. So, because Adam won't let me speak to you, I don't know if those things are relevant. So here we go. Ed?
Yeah.
23. Ed's been on hold for 74 minutes. I feel bad.
All right.
Minutes now. How you doing?
Good, Ed. Let's see. Been married for 6 months, and he won oral sex techniques.
Well, you see, I didn't really convey the idea correctly. What the situation is? I have
what I'm going to need you to do for me right now, okay? So go
Sergeant
ahead.
Friday.
Go ahead and put my penis in your mouth, okay, and start blowing, please. Okay, right now. All right, go ahead, Ed. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I've been trying. Been with my wife for about 5 years. Got recently married. See, what the problem is, I have trouble getting her to climax with just clitoral stimulation.
Mm-hmm.
So what I tried was actually blowing in her vagina, and she blew around the room like a balloon. And
That's nice, Ed. That's nice.
Wondering how you stop something like that.
74 minutes on hold
For that, huh?
that. Wow.
Speaking of blowing.
Yeah. Ed, I'll tell you, I'll give you this.
Perseverance.
You're borderline retarded, but you're tenacious. You're like a pit bull. 74 minutes on hold for that. God love you, Ed.
You know how long I've been waiting to do this?
Well, at least 74 minutes.
Hey,
there actually was a case. There actually was a case of a woman who got her vagina blown into and got an air embolism into the vein around the uterus and died.
That's how my great grandmother went. Ed,
did you blow around the room like a balloon?
All right, Ed. What do you want to know about crank anchors? And if you say you want to make calls, I'm going to kill myself.
No. I want you to take Jim Florentine off the leash. Think about the terrorizing telemarketers on crank anchors.
All right, buddy. Okay.
What does that mean exactly?
Jim Florentine is special ed.
Oh, yeah.
And as well as Bobby Fletcher, the guy belches all the time. He also releases CDs, and I'm not sure we take him off the leash means we just let him do what he wants to do. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Well, that's the show. Is that okay with you, Engineer Chris?
Hey.
Yeah,
it's been a good night.
All right, so let's just make sure we're squared off for tomorrow. It's a paid vacation for Engineer Chris if he comes in and works. If not, it's not.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I would choose to look at it as a paid vacation where I chose not to work, therefore I didn't get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi. I want to thank Engineer Chris for putting up with all the service and having a delightful time with us all this week. I want to thank Engineer Michelle, who was in here, wow, it seems like it's been 100 years. I'm not sure when she was in here last, but I'll thank her anyway. I want to thank Junior, woo, woo, Junior, Lauren. Junior producer Lauren has been doing a wonderful job on her game, by the way. Soup to nuts. I'll tell you, on her game, a renewed, invigorated producer Lauren. Or I should say Junior.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to thank producer Ann, who doesn't need to improve her game. I want to thank Engineer Anderson for being the Liberace of the potentiometers, and Zeke, the phone screener, and Brian, the phone screener. Wait, what did I say? Ziggy. Sorry. All right. I screwed up. So, sorry, Ziggy. Until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo. I don't believe you've been dating anybody. You're way too squirrely.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
I don't believe it's a thing either.
Squirrely, buddy.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or the station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.